the product training there. May mga, we have some foreigners who also went for audience from Indonesia, from Bangladesh, so aside from the OFWs of Singapore. So, are you ready to discuss our product today? Yes! So, most especially for those who are first time who will be listening with my product training, it's so important for you to take down notes, right? Yes. For you to have better understanding, and also when you forgot something about my topic, you have someone to get back mo, diba? Kahit may babalikan ka pagka nakalimutan mo, diba? So, first and foremost, I have to introduce to your company. Our company is AIM Global. What does AIM Global stands for? Alliance in Motion Global. So, the company started 2006. What years today? 2018. So, by 2018, we are already celebrating our 12-year anniversary. This event happened in Philippine Arena. Philippine Arena can be seen. Okay, ayan, silent. Please silence your phone. Okay, so the Philippine Arena can be seen in Bulacan. So its seating capacity is 55,000. That's the reason it was tagged as the largest closed dome in the whole world. There are some company or group of people who already conducted their training here, their events here. One of which is INC. Do you know INC? Yes. The Iglesia ni Cristos, when they have events. In Bulaga, one of the program here in the Philippines, they also celebrated their anniversary in Philippine Arena. Who else? Katy Perry, one of the international singer, already conducted her concert here also in Philippine Arena. And there's one company who already, for 3 consecutive years, already conducted their anniversary. And do you know whose that company is? Can you please say it? Say it loud. Once again, what company is that? And we will be having our 4th consecutive year anniversary here. Our 12-year anniversary will be conducted also in Philippine Arena when? On May 20. I have a good news for you. Why? Because on May 20, there are three. Wala nang tuwa sa inyo, no? Wala pang pakalakpak dyan. Tatlong sasakyan. There are 3 cars will be raffled off in our anniversary. So, are you excited for that? Yes! How much is the ticket? 300 pesos. And yet, you will be having a chance of winning one of those cars. The 300 pesos, you will be having also your free t-shirt with that. So, right now, you have to talk to your upline so you can get an advance ticket for you. Although the seating capacity of Philippine Arena is 55,000, you know that the 55,000 is not enough for the all members of AIM Global. So, you have to reserve yourself now to your uplines para po makuha na kayo lahat ng ticket. Okay, of course, let's have present the board of directors. Let's start with the Chief Marketing Officer. He's the Mr. Executive of the company, none other than Sir John Aspen, and of course, our Chief Finance Officer, the mentor of all mentors, Sir Francis Miguel, and of course, our Visionary President, our Chief Executive Officer, none other than Dr. Ed Cabantog. So these 3 guys here, although they are already professional, they were engaged in this kind of business. So what is our business? MLM business. So it's a multi-level marketing business. And what's nice about these 3 guys, when they had this business, they earned a lot. They earned big as millions and millions in a month. Is it good if you're earning millions in a month? Yes. It only means that these 3 know what are they doing with their business, right? Yes. So the problem is those companies that were able to join closed. So it only means that there's no one already who will be giving commissions to these people. So they decided to have their own company so that they will be able also to impart the business and also to impart the good of the business of earning millions and millions in a month. Wouldn't that be good for everyone? Yes. So they decided to have AIM Global. And for your information, as of now, we already have created more than 5,000 millionaires here in AIM Global. And it's not only here in the Philippines, but also in the other countries. We already changed their lives because of our company. So let's give a big round of applause for our company directors. And of course, we wanted to have good and healthy products for the people. Is it good? Yes. Later on, you will be listening to the products of AIM Global. Thirdly, they wanted their company not to close. Would that be good for everyone? The commission will be given to you continuously? Yes. Would you like that? Yes. Of course. So let's give a big round of applause again to our board of directors. Okay, there are different, so many awards already that's been given to AIM Global. So these are one of them. The #1 direct selling company in the world for 2015 and 2016. Let's give a round of applause for that. So what else? Even the CEO of the company was given already for 3 consecutive years already as the top direct selling company. Direct selling here in the world by Business for Home for 2015, 16, and 17. So what else? These are the other awards that we given. So we are also proud member of different bodies here in the Philippines, but we're also proud to be a part of the Multi-Level Marketing International Association. So please, again, let's give a round of applause for our company. These are the other awards, and this is the latest award that was given last year. Last May 14 of 2017, the Asian Consumer's Choice Award. The products of AIM that were given these awards were Care Leaf products, I Protect 24/7 and I Protect Home, Natural Essentials skincare line product, and the company itself as the #1 MLM and direct selling company. So let's not forget another applause for that. So this is also Business for Home. This is an online voting wherein the company as part of the top 100 solid leveling companies in 2017. Applause for that. Our CEOs, again, as the top direct selling CEO in the world. And of course, the top direct selling product is 24/7. Okay, so we also have different Guinness Book of Record awards, like the largest human smiley. 8,080 distributors of AIM Global formed this smiley icon here, and those who attended the Philippine Arena event was given the most people wearing smiley mask. So what else? The BIR, or the Bureau of Internal Revenue here in the Philippines, who are collecting taxes here in the Philippines, we were given also an award as the top 12, as the top contributor of taxes here in the Philippines. So what do we do with our tax? To pay the government employees, right? Their salary, and what else? For government projects as well. So again, the company is not only helping the distributors of AIM Global, but as well as the whole Philippines. So let's give a round of applause for them again. So all the food supplement of AIM Global here in the Philippines can be seen in PPD. What is that? Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory. This book have this medicines that has been prescribed or recommended by doctors. So if you have some prospect in line with medicine, like nurses, physical therapies, pharmacists, or even doctors, you can let them see the PPD. So where can we get this PPD? In the bookstores. So you can buy PPDs at different bookstores nationwide. So aside from that, these are the partners of AIM Global, or they are the one who produces the product of AIM Global. So let's start with Nature's Way. Nature's Way is a $1 billion company a year wherein their product are halal and kosher certified. So what does it mean, doctor? So halal means Muslim. So this is the organization of the Muslim, and kosher are the Jews. So if you have prospects who are Muslims and Jews, you can recommend the product of AIM Global that they can use it because this their organization certified that they can use our products. Next is the DSM company, wherein the DSM company is a multi-billion euro company, wherein they're the one who produces our Vida products. Sorry, hindi ko pala na. Okay. Kasi po, kinukontak ako ng mga busy ko. Okay, wait lang po Mamaya ko na po kayo tatawagan. Okay. So, where are we? So, DSM company is the one who produces our Vida products. Next is the AMS company, which is also a multi-billion yen company here, wherein their products, wherein the Perfect White was made also by the AMS. And next is the Wither company, wherein they are the one who produces our supplementary products, so dietary supplement products. They are also a billion-dollar company. So, as you can see here, these companies are small or big companies? Big companies. And they come from different nations. Why? Billion-dollar, they are billion-euro and billion-yen company. Just imagine, this big company trusted a Filipino company which is a global. This company would not trust an A global if the credibility of the company is not good, right? Yes, so please, again, let's make a round of applause to A global for that. Okay, the doctor says health is wealth. Do you believe in that? Yes. That your health can be considered as one of your wealth here in the world? Yes. So how will that happen? So we have to eat healthy foods. So there's also says here that let's keep our health to enjoy our wealth. It is so nice that in this world you're wealthy and at the same time you're healthy, right? Yes. So this health and wealth here that we are talking, both can be given to you by a global. Is it good? Yes. So again, let's give a big round of applause to our company. Okay, let's discuss our health. The first topic to be discussed is the free radicals. So what are free radicals? For you to understand what free radicals is, they just do simple thing. They just give diseases to your body. So is it good or not? Of course it's not good. Again, free radicals give sickness to your body. So is it good that your body has free radicals? No. Okay, I think the others are not understanding what I'm talking about. Yung free radicals, nagbibigay po ng sakit sa katawan mo. Question, maganda po bang may free radicals sa katawan? No! Oo. Sabi ko kanina, kapag may tanong ako, kailangan may sagot. Kaya ko po inuulit kasi napansin ko rin ba? Pila yung sagot? Oo, di ba? Ibig sabihin, meron nang nakakatulog sa katabi mo. So kaya ko inuulit ang tanong para po sumagot lahat. Okay lang po ba yun? Yes. Again, is it good that you have free radicals inside your body? No. But there's a bad news. Why? Because your own body is producing its own free radicals. How does it happen, doctor? Because when there's oxidation in your body, automatic there will be a free radical that will be produced. So whether you like it or not, your body is producing its own free radicals. But do you want good news? Yes. The others don't want good news. Again, do you want good news? Yes. So what's the good news, doctor? Your body is also producing an enzyme wherein this enzyme combats these free radicals not to cause diseases in your body. So is it good? Yes. But as you age, these free radicals are getting more in numbers than the enzymes in your body. The reason why the elderly are the one who are getting diseases, right? Not the younger ones. Because that's the reason. If you get age, if you became older, there are so many free radicals than the enzyme. And the other bad news is there are sources also outside your body that producing or giving you free radicals. So what are those? This processed food that we always eat outside the house. And even if you're eating inside your house, some products that you are buying from the markets are all with preservatives. And these preservatives are also considered as free radicals. So what else? This stress also give us free radicals. So what are the different stress in our body? So first and foremost, we have what we call the physical stress. Why does our body is getting physical stress. Of course, the work that we are having every day, right? Yes. So what else? There's also what we call emotional stress. Those are people who are having problems, broken heart. Is there anyone here? Okay, so what else? There's also what we call mental stress. What are the usual problems of the people here in the world?
Money.
Money. So what else? We can also cannot get away from the air pollution, water, and chemical pollution. They also give us free radicals. And this unhealthy lifestyle that we're doing every day. So who among here, can you please raise your hand, those who are fond of drinking alcohol? Is there anyone here?
Aminin.
Oh, is this true?
Aminin.
I doubt. Okay, but for your information, alcohol is good for the body, right? But there's a saying in every, if there's an excess, it's not good for our body, right? So what part of your body or what organ in your body is being damaged by this alcohol? Liver, very good. Talapakan natin sa inyo. Ang ganda na. Liver, alam niyo talaga, diba? So, once your liver have cirrhosis, it's already irreversible. But we have one patient here in Global wherein his cirrhosis is just on its early stage and he just uses the product of a Global and her or his liver turns to normal again. So let's give a big round of applause for that. So doctor, you're telling to us that it's okay that we drink a lot because we have good products here in A Global. I am not saying that. It just so happens that this guy is already on its early stage. So the product of ours was able to treat his liver. So what else? If you have high alcohol content in your body, the nutrients of the food you're eating and also the nutrients of the food supplement you're drinking is just being washed out to your body and it's not being absorbed because of the high level alcohol content in your body. Aside from that, how among you is also do smoke here? Is anyone? So again, the people or the audience of mine here right now are very healthy, so please give yourself a round of applause for that. Okay, so if you smoke, it's really also not good for the body. Why? What organ in your body is being damaged by smoking? The lungs, of course. So there are some people who can, for your information by the way, one puff of cigarette would contribute to your body 1 million free radicals. Wow, it's so many, doctor. Yes, what we're talking about is just one puff. How many puffs do you do just to consume one stick? 5 to 10. It depends. Pero wala naman siguro magsasabing isa lang. Oh. Tapos agad, walang ganon, diba? So just imagine, if somebody is consuming one pack of cigarette per day. So how many sticks in one pack? 20 sticks per pack. Just imagine these people. Let's just say that one stick of cigarette can contribute to your body 1 million free radicals. So if he consumes 20 sticks, so 1 million times 20 equals 20 million. Just imagine, in one stick, your body can, in one pack, your body can get 20 million free radicals. That is only for a day. So let's make it 1 week. So 20 million times 7 days equals? Madaling galing talaga sa napansin ko. Simple mathematics lang. So 20 million times 7 equals 140 million free radicals. Let's talk about 1 month. So the 140 is for 1 week. So 140 times 40 times 4 weeks equals 560 million in a month. Let's make it 1 year. 560 million times 12 months equals I don't know the answer. Okay, I would just like you to analyze that this cigarette cannot give good health to your body. Am I right? Yes. And the problem is the smoke that you're throwing when you're having your cigarette smoking is not only you, right? Because even the people around you can smell the smoke you're throwing, right? Yes. And they become passive smokers. Understand? Yes. I have one patient here when she came, I didn't know that she has a lung problem. Why? Because she has really difficulty in breathing. So just imagine when she sat down, she gave me her laboratory exam, their X-ray, and she was found out to have emphysema. So what emphysema is? So emphysema is one of the diseases that can give you because of cigarette smoking. Your alveoli is no longer elastic. It doesn't expand anymore. So would you like to experience how an emphysemic patient experience? No, I know you don't want. But I just want you to feel. I will be instructing something, but do not exhale, okay? Yes. Do not exhale. Okay, are you ready, guys? Yes. Okay, inhale, inhale, inhale. Is it hard? Yes. Because your alveoli in your lungs is no. Do you know what a balloon is? Yes. Balloon. Yes. Do you know what a balloon? Yes. Okay. If you blow air to the balloon, of course it expands, right? Yes. When you take off the air inside the balloon, of course it will shrink again, right? That's what your alveoli do in your lungs. But since your alveoli are no longer elastic, if you inhale and exhale, it doesn't expand anymore. So you will be having difficulty of breathing. The first question I asked to her is that, are you smoking? And she answered me no. Then I realized, is there anybody in your home that's smoking? Yes, my husband. Just imagine, she's not smoking, but still, meron siyang emphysema. Gusto na daw niyang patayin ang asawa niya. Kasi kaya siya na nag-aralyo, pero siya yung nagkasakit, diba? Masakit ba yun? Yes! Yes, diba? So, just imagine, you're not just being damaged, but also the people around you. So, is it okay? Emphysema is just one. It's just one of the diseases that can give you when you're smoking. What else? You can also have a lung cancer. So is it nice that you have a cancer? No. So, is it okay for those who are smoking? Can you stop it gradually? Of course, when you're smoking right now, and you're doing that for a certain period of time already, for years already, it will be hard for you to stop at once, right? But if you can stop it gradually, what do you mean by gradually, Doctora? Each and every week, you can deduct or reduce one stick. Am I right? Then one day, when you wake up one day, you're no longer smoking. And it's not only good for you, also good for the family, and also not only for your family, but of course, if you're smoking also, there are some people who smoke in the street, right? Yes. So it's not only your family that will be affected, right? Yes. Those are your co-workers here. If you're smoking with them, of course, they also inhale your smoke. And not only that, you can also destroy Mother Earth. So, again, can we stop smoking gradually? Yes. I thought there's no one smoking here, but now there's answering yes in the room. Okay, so how? Okay, let's not talk about our body right now. So our body have different systems, right? This is being taught to us during our school days. So can you please give some of the systems of your body? Respiratory system. What else? Circulatory system. What else? Digestive. What else? Muscular system. Digestive system. system, immune system. And these systems have different organs, of course, tissues, and different cells, of course. We have trillions of cells in our body. This is the basic unit of life. Just imagine if our cells are exposed to free radicals, will our cells be damaged? Yes. And of course, if our cells are being damaged, there will be a chain reaction to that. What is that? Of course, our tissue also will be damaged. Our organs, our systems. Question, is your body still healthy? No. So what do we do about that, doctor? So we have to fight this free radicals. How am I supposed to do that, doctora? So we have to have a strong immune system. So what is immune system in Tagalog? Resistensya ng katawan. This immune system is the one helping you to cure your diseases or not to have diseases. So you really have to have a strong immune system. How am I going to have a strong immune system? So you have to take more antioxidants. Why do we call this antioxidants? Because as I said earlier, your body is producing free radicals through oxidation. So what we call, para malabanan ang ating mga free radicals ay antioxidants. Where can we get? What are antioxidants, doctor? These are specific nutrients can be seen in our food. What do? They prevent and slow down the oxidative damages that this damage to our cells and also delays our aging. It also acts as a scavenger or tagawalis ng mga free radicals. What else? Prevent and repair the damages that being done by this free radicals. Where can we get it? In phytonutrients that can be found in different plants that have different also benefits in our body. This is an experiment wherein these human cells are placed by the digested. They are digested products from a typical fast food meal. And as you can see here, many human cells died, right? Can you see that? Yes. When these human cells are placed with antioxidants, you can see here that there are just less number of cells that being damaged, right? So in this experiment, it was explained the importance of antioxidants. So the WHO tells us that, what is WHO by the way? Okay, once again. The WHO tells us that for each and every individual to be healthy in every day, we have to eat at least 5 different kinds of fruits and 5 different kinds of vegetables. We doesn't have to eat 5 apples or 5 cabbage every day. It has to be different fruits and different vegetables. Can you please raise your hand in this room who can eat 5 different fruits and vegetables every day? Nobody. So it is, we accepted that we are not healthy every day, right? Yes. So, what does the WHO told us also? To provide these 5 kinds of fruits and vegetables. So we have to take food supplements instead. Why? Because these food supplements came from plants and fruits and vegetables. So it is as though that when you're drinking food supplement, it is also that you're eating already fruits and vegetables. So there's a saying here, prevention is better than cure. Do you believe in this? If you wanted to be healthy, will you be expending some money? Yes, of course you wanted to be healthy. So you will have to eat 5 fruits and 5 vegetables a day. But since you're not eating, it would be better for you to take food supplements. So, prevention is better than cure. Where do you think would cost you more? You're not sick or you're sick already? Can cause or spend you more. You're not sick yet or you're sick already? Sick already. So to prevent from having us these diseases, here in Global, we have different kinds of nutritional support products. So that can help you and very rich in antioxidants. So So we will be discussing them to you one by one. So let's start with C24/7. Can you please say C24/7? Parang naging malalang yung gising, no? Napansin mo ba? Again, can you please say C24/7? Okay, C24/7 is the next generation food supplement. Why? Because C24/7 has 22,000 phytonutrients. What does C stands for in C24/7? C stands for cellular because the effect of this food supplement is up to the cellular level. It gives your cells protection 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It gives your cells protection, immunity, energizer, enhancement, support, nourishment, cardio protection, and cancer protection. So, does the work of C24/7 is good or very good? Very good. So how does C24/7 do all these things? So C24/7 again has 22,000 phytonutrients. Where does it came from? From 29 vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals. So from vitamin A to Z, we have here in C24/7. It increases our immune system. So what else aside from that? So we also have 12 fruits and 12 whole vegetable juice blend. As the WHO told us earlier, how many fruits and vegetables do we need every day to be healthy? 5. But here in Global, in C24/7, we have 12 fruits and 12 vegetables. So if you drink C24/7 a day, would you become healthy? Yes. Yes. So please, let's give a big round of applause for C24/7. So, let me ask again. Can you please raise your hand? Those who are first timer who came into my product training, first time, raise your hand. First time. Once again. What's your name? Australia. Where do you came from? Australia. What province do you came from? Davao! Let's give a big round of applause to Miss Australia! She came from Davao! So you're from Davao? Oh, Davao. So where do you stay here in Manila? Rosario, Pasig. So just near in the office. My question is just very simple, Australia. Don't be bothered so much. Were you able to see an orange already? Yes. Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. What is the color of the orange you were able to see? It's orange. The reason why I am asking her, because there are some countries that their orange have different colors. Yes. There are some countries who have different colors of orange. So the orange that you were able to see here in the Philippines is orange. So next question, Miss Australia. Were you able to eat already an orange? Yes. Yes. How do you eat an orange? Can you please tell us? Oh, you have to peel. Oh, balatan. Oh, babalatan. Oh, kailangan ipipil. Oh, next step. Kain agad buo. Siyempre, kailangan hihimay-himayin mo muna, di ba? Tapos isusubo na. What do you do with the seed? Tapon. Magkapangalan yata kayo ng inay. Masagot din kasi siya eh. Australia din ba kayo inay? Okay. So, excited lang. So, you here, do you also have the same procedure of eating an orange as same as Miss Australia here? Yes. But did you know that when you peel off the skin and also the seed of the fruits and vegetable you are eating, only 10% of the nutrients of that fruit and vegetable that will be given to your body. Why? Because the 90% of the nutrients in that fruits and vegetables are or can be seen in the skin and seed. So, Miss Australia, if you're eating fruits and vegetables, do you want to get 100% of the nutrients? Tatlo na ang Australia.
Dagdagan tuloy.
So, do you want to get 100% nutrients? Yes. But, you have to eat the skin and the seed. Oh, that the 90% of the nutrients is in the seed and in the skin of the fruits and vegetables, would you eat it? No. Why? What's the taste of the skin and the seed of the fruits and vegetables? A bit bitter. Hindi po bitter na may pinagdadaanan. Alam niyo po may bitter? Di ba bakla? Tama ba ako? Yes, diba? It's bitter, so you don't have to eat this skin and these seeds. But the 12 fruits and vegetables that I'm talking here, together with its seeds and its skin, is being blended, processed, all is included in seed 24/7. So, it only means that 100% of the nutrients of these fruits and vegetables, you can get it here in the global with seed 24/7? Yes! So, again, let's give a big round of applause for that. Okay, so next, what do we have in seed 24/7? It also has 18 amino acids. Amino acids promotes faster wound healing. Amino acids are also considered as the building blocks of proteins. What is that mean, Doctora? These proteins cannot be produced without amino acids. They are the building blocks of amino acids. There are 18 kinds of amino acids. So what does this protein do to our body? What are the parts of your body that made up of protein? First and foremost, your muscle. If you don't have your muscle, you cannot move, right? Yes, and you will not also have shape of your body, right? Yes. So what else are the proteins in your body? Hemoglobin. So what does hemoglobin do to our body? It delivers oxygen throughout our body. So what else? Antibodies are also proteins. What does these antibodies do to our body? It helps to kill the microorganisms coming into your body because they can produce also diseases. So what else? Digestive enzymes are also proteins. What does this digestive enzymes do to our body? It digests, o sa Tagalog, ginigiling yung ating mga kinakain. So importante po ba yun? Yes. And again, these proteins cannot be made without amino acids. We have 18 amino acids in seed 24/7. Again, let's give a big round of applause for seed 24/7. So what else? Seed 24/7 also has 14 super green foods and is spirulina blend. So what are these? It also increases our antibodies. I already discussed the function of antibodies. So these are specialized grass, specialized algae that can be seen under the sea, not in algae in your surrounding, in your houses. So these are specialized grasses and algae. Since they are super green foods, these grasses and algae are very high in chlorophyll. So what does chlorophyll? What is chlorophyll? It's the one giving green and yellow color to our plants. To the plants, not to your body. Okay, again, to the plants, not to your body. When this chlorophyll is inside your body, it increases the production of hemoglobin. Again, as I said earlier, what does hemoglobin do? Or its job? Delivers oxygen through our cells to all part of your body. And each and every cells will not function if they don't have delivered oxygen. Most especially your heart and brain cells. Less than just minutes that they don't have supply of oxygen, it dies. And once these cells die, it is no longer repairable. Understood? Yes. Once damaged, it's already damaged. So, if you're going to drink seed 24/7 with a super green food high in chlorophyll, will there be more production of hemoglobin? Yes. And there's more hemoglobin, there's more oxygen to be delivered throughout your body, and your cells will be healthier? Yes. So again, let's give a big round of applause for seed 24/7. So what else? The seed 24/7 also have 12 mushrooms. It helps prevent cancer. Actually, not only prevent, it also cures cancers. So in Tagalog, what is mushroom?
Kabuti.
Kabuti. But not all mushrooms in this world can be eaten, right? Because there are some mushrooms which are poisonous that can kill people, right? But don't worry about these 12 mushrooms in C24/7 because they all have health benefits in our body. So can I make one testimony to you with regards to the use of C24/7? Yes. Parang ayaw niyo eh. Gusto niyo ba? Yes. Okay, so there's one patient here who lives in New York. She was 69 years old. She was Mrs. Corpus. Actually, she's a Filipina. She was diagnosed to have an esophageal cancer last 2016. So what is esophageal cancer, Doctora? Esophagus is the tube. When you swallow your food, it's the tube that where your food passes to go through your stomach. She was diagnosed to have an esophageal cancer, and her doctor told her that she must undergo surgery. So, since she's already 69 years old, she doesn't want to have this surgery anymore. So, of course, when you have cancer, do you shorten your life already? When you have cancer? Yes. But if you can see one procedure or medicine or food supplement that can help you prolong your life, will you take it? Yes. Yes. So she was able to watch in YouTube. Do you know what YouTube is? Yes. So what is YouTube? Yes, yes. YouTube are videos being placed in the internet to be watched by the people all over the world. So she was able to watch in YouTube. There are so many kinds or testimonies with the use of C24/7. And she analyzed and she realized that this product might help my condition. It just so happened that her nephew here in the Philippines is a member of a global. So she called her nephew for his nephew to give or send her C24/7 in New York. But her nephew refuses to bring or to send her C24/7 in New York. Ask me why.
Why?
Because her nephew will be going to New York. Ask me why.
Why?
8Global gave a free trip to New York. Yes. So why? Because here in 8Global, if you are industrious, masisipag po ba kayo? Yes. Yes, diba? Pag kayong magagaling dito sa 8Global at sinipagan nyo ang pagiging 8Global member nyo, one of the benefits here in 8Global, you will be traveling in different places, in different countries for free. Would you like to do that also? Yes. So, by November 21 of 2016, her nephew flew to New York together with the board of directors, gave the C24/7 to her, to this Mrs. Corpus. So she took C24/7 3 capsules 3 times a day. So how many capsules were consumed in a day?
9.
Hindi mo alam na iba? Again, how many capsules per day? 9 capsules per day. And on January 6 of 2017, her PET scan was repeated. So what is a PET scan? This is a procedure wherein it can detect if there's still some cancer cells in your body. So, would you like to know the result of the PET scan? Yes. Ask me, what is the result? Ask me, what is the result? Ganito na lang. Tanungin niyo ako kung ano. Mahina pa rin, gusto ko malakas. Okay, 0 cancer cells. When I was watching this lady having this testimony in MOA, I was really so amazed with the product. Why? Because I knew when you have cancer, is it already a very, what do you call that? a very, ano is sa English ang malala? More severe case of disease already? Yes. Am I right? Yes. But just imagine, no other medication was taken, no chemo, no radiotherapy was given to her. Just sit 24/7. 9 capsules for 6 per day for 6 weeks. And after that, her cancer was no longer in her body. Are you also amazed with the product of A Global?
Yes!
Again, let's give a big round of applause to our C24/7. So, what else do we have here? We also have 12 digestive enzymes in C24/7. So, it enhances and balances the metabolism of our body. Again, if there are more digestive enzymes that digest the food that we eat, it only means that the nutrients can also be absorbed by the blood vessels of our body and also be delivered immediately to your cells. Am I right? Yes. And if these nutrients delivered immediately to your cells, will your cells will be healthier? Yes. So again, let's give a big round of applause to our C24/7. So what else? It also have 12 herbs and specialty nutrients. It enhances our sexual vitality. These 12 herbs and specialty nutrients are specialized berries. When you say berries, they are rounded fruits. Understand? Yes. So, most of us don't go to doctors. We're not feeling well, right?
Yes.
So we usually go to doctors if we're only sick, right? Yes. And some sickness will not give us signs and symptoms unless, for example, some people suffers from hormonal imbalances. It not only comes to women but also comes in men. So what is the side effect of having hormonal imbalances? We cannot have our baby. So you don't know because you're so silent. When you have hormonal imbalances in your body, that would be one of the side effects of that. And of course, you can only know that if you got married and not get pregnant. So most of the people, most especially men, they only expect that the problem is with the girls, right? But they don't know that some men also suffers from hormonal imbalances. So the one story that I've heard that being given the benefit of C24/7, they've already married for 16 years. Just imagine this couple is been together for 16 years and yet they don't have a baby. So, just imagine within the period of 16 years, they've already had so many different positions already when having or making love. Oo. Pagka-English pala ang joke, walang dating ano. Ang ibig ko sabihin, ibang posisyon na naman ginawa nila sa loob ng 16 na taon, hindi pa sila nakabuo. Imagine nyo ba yun? Madami na ba yun? Yes, diba? So, imagine nyo, within 16 years, meron pa sila mga orasyon na ginawa. Ano bang orasyon na yan? They go to Ubando, Bulacan, Philippines. What do people do in Ubando, Bulacan to get baby, to get pregnant? They dance, right? Yes. But, even if they go there and dance, they were able not to get their baby. But they were able to know A Global. And they were able to use the C24/7 after 16 years. They were given their baby already. Me personally, I've met Mrs. Corpus, the one who had the esophageal cancer earlier. I met her in the clinic personally. But this couple that I'm talking right now, hindi ko po sila nakilala. I've never met them. But when I have my training also with regards to our product in the Valiches, one of the BCO here in the Philippines, the owner, when I'm talking about that kid who was born because of the C24/7, he raised up and said that doctor, that child that you are telling is my inaanak. Ninang siya saan?
Binyag.
Sa binyag, hindi sa kasal. Ano ba? Ano mo siya pa natin eh, di ba? So, ninang siya sa binyag. So, sa English, ano yun?
Christening.
Hindi grandmother. Godmother in the christening, di ba? So, it only means that the story that I'm telling you is true. So again, let's give a big round of applause to our supervisor. But of course, if you're going to drink this product, both the men and women should use the product, right?
Yes.
Not only one of them, but both of them. And be sure also that the lady or the female is still having her menstruation. Because even if he uses thousands and thousands of boxes of Med.Consultant, she will not get pregnant anymore, right?
Yes.
So you have to ask your patient, okay? And also, you're gonna ask also the guy. Maybe also that he doesn't have his testes anymore. Do you know what testes is? The etlog? Or the etlog? Why? Because some men, in some time of their lives, can have a hernia. Do you know what hernia? Dos. Pagka po ang hernia, with hernia, kapag ka po yan napabayaan, hindi ka agad na operahan, nabubulong po yung itlog. Pag nabulong po yung itlog, kailangan na po yung tanggalin. And dun po nanggagaling yung sperm cell. The testis is the one producing the sperm cell. And when you have a hernia and your testis is being removed to your body, of course, there will be no more sperm cell. Understood?
Yes.
So you have to ask your patient. Okay, what else do we have in C24/7? It also has 12 essential fatty acids. What does fatty acids do to our body? It controls our high blood pressure, also lowers down the cholesterol level of our body. It also protects your heart from having heart diseases and complications. What else? It also promotes healthy blood circulation. Again, these are the function of fatty acids. And these fatty acids came from flax seeds and sunflower seeds. And what's nice about the flax seeds, it not only produces fatty acid, it also produces what we call lignans. Can you please say again, lignans?
Lignans.
Okay, what is lignans, doctor? Lignans is a substance where it prevents the growth of new tumor in your body. So would that be good? Again, it is said earlier, prevention is better than cure. So saan po mas maganda uminom? Ng C24/7, may bukol ka na, you have a tumor or you don't have the tumor yet? Parang konti lang yung may gusto. Kasi English, nahirapan na kayo. Again, maganda po ba kami ng C24/7? May bukol o wala kang bukol yung katawan mo? So, yun na po ba tayo ng C24/7? Yes. Again, let's give a big round of applause for C24/7. So, what else do we have here? It also has 5 anti-aging. When you say anti-aging, it increases the production of glutathione. What's that? Pakitignan po, sir, paano po yung tumutunog, baka po bigla pumotok at magkaroon ng stop feed. Pakicheck na lang po. Hindi po ba ito? Watusi po ba ito? Watusi ba na yun? Nakita na po ba? Hindi pa rin? Ano po yun? Baka ito pa yung pinpad ko? Nasa loob? Sir, ano po yun? Sir? Naglulu... Ha? Sa loob po? Wala namang delikado po? Hindi po alam.
Tawakin naman tao sa loob. Sabihan mo sila.
Sir, paano lang ang pa-assist? Kuya Boy, pa-assist niya. Baka po. Okay, so once again, anti-aging. Let's talk about anti-aging here. So, kami, nakita kayong usok dyan, sabihin nyo lang ha. Para tayo makalabas agad po. Okay, so, we have 5 anti-aging here. Of course, what does this do to our body? It increases the production of glutathione, wherein we all know glutathione is antioxidant. It rejuvenates the skin and also regenerates our liver cells. Yes, this is an anti-aging. It delays your aging. Is that good? Yes. You want to stay young and beautiful? Yes, of course. So next, it also has for longevity polyphenols. So what is longevity polyphenols? It prolongs life. So would you like to have your life to live longer in this world? Yes. Can you please raise your hand? Those who would like to live longer in this world? Okay. So sad that not everyone was able to raise their hand. Why? You have mga problems in life. Okay. So there's a CCTV here wherein this CCTV is connected in heaven. And some of you were not able to raise their hand. So it only means that some of you would like to die already. So the problem is, God might give this request to you this night. So to avoid that, again, I will be asking questions. Maybe you're just busy with that and not listening to my question. So again, are you ready to raise your hand? Yes! Kindly please raise your hand. I'm not yet through with my question. Okay, so can you please raise your hand, those who wanted to live longer in this world? It's so sad because really, some of you were really not raising their hands. Nagbabala po ako, pakiusap lang, mamaya po mag-ingat lang po kayo pagtawid nyo sa Robinson's Galleria. Kasi po, hindi kayo nagtaas, makapagbigyan kanigan, o kaya hindi kayo mag-ising. Joke lang po. Oh, may 200,000 daw! Oy, correction na. The 200,000 pesos assistance fund is only for accidental death and not for natural death. Understood? Okay, so next. What do we have in C24/7? Does we have a good product in C24/7? Yes! Because it has 140 components. So let's give again a big hand. So C24/7 is very good. It's being also used different kinds of technology. Oh, wala na. O, safe na tayo lahat. Okay. So it uses a phytoalkatech. The C24/7 was given an alkaline-based formulation wherein it protects and also normalizes the possible acid damage, preserving its potency and effectiveness. It only means that the nutrients will be given to your cells and not be destroyed by these acids because it has an alkaline-based formulation. Again, let's give a big round of applause for that. It also uses a Cyner technology. What is that? So there are so many components of C24/7, 140, right? Just imagine this 140 components were studied by doctors and scientists. When we say doctors, are they good? When we say scientists, are they good? Yes. They studied what are those vitamins, minerals, fruits, vegetables that can be eaten at the same time and will have a better benefit in your body. That's what we call the complementary and synergistic effect. So again, let's give a big round of applause. And do you know who's one of the doctor who made C24/7? Would you like to know? Yes! It's Dr. Ed. So let's give a big round of applause for our CEO. And just imagine, this 140 components were placed in capsules because of the nanotechnology. So the capsule of our capsules, or the covering of the capsule of C24/7 is also made up of vegetable. So when we say vegetable, is it safe? Yes. So again, let's give a big round of applause to C24/7. So this is a comparison test wherein 4 tablets were compared, and after 50 minutes, only C24/7 disintegrates. So what does disintegration means? Nalusaw. Kapag po ang isang gamot, when a medicine or a food supplement can disintegrate immediately, it only means that the nutrients can also be absorbed immediately by your blood vessels. Yes. And can be delivered at once again to your cells. Yes. And your cells will be more healthier. Right? Yes. So again, let's give a big round of applause for C24/7. So, our next product is complete. Can you say complete? Complete. Okay, all the components of C24/7 is the same as complete. But how many phytonutrients do we have in C24/7? 22,000 phytonutrients. In complete, we just have 16,000 phytonutrients. Why is that? Because we remove the anti-aging and the longevity polyphenols. Why? Because not all patients can use those components. So who among these patients can use complete instead of C24/7? Pregnant women. So they can use the complete. Alam niyo mga pregnant women, no? Mga nagdadalang ka? Oh. Nagdadalang ka? Oh, hindi mo nagdadalang ka. Oh, kasi kung iba mo ang buntis laang, hindi naman pala tao. Okay, so pwede rin po ito. This also, complete can also be used by breastfeeding mothers o nagpapaneti po ng mga baby. Hindi mo kasali si daddy. Si baby lang kailangan dumitingin, di ba? Breastfeeding mothers below 18 years old. Okay, who else? Those female who have reproductive problems, cyst cancer, or tumors in the reproductive system. So what are the parts of the body of the lady that are part of the reproductive system? Breast, uterus, fallopian tube, ovary, cervix, and the vagina. Once the female have problem in this area, again, what do we have to give?
Complete.
Okay, who else is going to be using complete? Those who have bleeding, active bleeding. Understood? Mga may pagdurugo sa kanilang katawan, hindi po pwede po ito. Naintindihan po ba? Okay, who else? May mga sakit po sa dugo. Yung kanilang sakit ay related din sa dugo. Or they have blood-related diseases. Understood? Okay, who else? Those who have kidney and liver problems. So else, those who are patients who are taking blood thinners o mga pampalabnaw ng dugo. Example, aspirin, clopidogrel. So you have to ask your patients about this. And also for those who have autoimmune diseases, they also have to use, again?
Complete.
Again?
Complete.
When you're a member of AIM Global, you have to be an MD. What is an MD?
Mukha.
Dito po, tinatag natin as mukha. Doctor, diba? We are not doctors, but we have to be like a doctor. What do doctors do before giving prescription to their patient? Of course, they have to interview first to know the condition of the patient for the doctor to decide what drugs to give to their patient, right? So also you have to do that. You have to ask first your patient before giving the product to them. Understood?
Yes!
So again, kapag ikaw member na AIM Global, kailangan maging MD. Mukhang magtatanong. Huwag pong mahihiya kasi dyan po nakasanalay ang magiging kagalingan ng inyong mga pasyente. Naintindihan po ba?
Yes!
Okay, for our next product, yes, these are the AIM World products or the flagship product of AIM Global. You can sell this product to 200 countries worldwide. So what are they? So let's start with the flagship product. So let's start with I Protect 24/7. I Protect 24/7 is a carrier necklace wherein it gives us protection from airborne diseases coming from bacteria, virus, and fungi. So, next. So, do you, has any one of you seen already a swimming pool? Oh, there's only a few. Have you seen a swimming pool?
Yes!
Ano po ang amoy? What's the scent of a swimming pool? Chlorine. Why? Because, okay, if we are having swimming in a pool, most especially the children, kapag ka bumaba na yan sa tubig, hindi na aahon dahil gusto nila nakababad na sa tubig. Children wanted to stay longer in the water because we do swimming very seldom, most especially here in the Philippines, right? Yes, only like this season, summer season. So we all have this swimming. Just imagine these children, hindi po nila naiiwasan na they urinate. They urinate in the pool. Urine is considered as one of the waste product of your body. When we say waste, dumi. Tama po ba? It's dirty. It has bacteria, right? It has viruses. It also has fungi, right? But when we are also having or swimming in the pool as adults, hindi po natin naiiwasan na kakainom ng tubig? Tama po ba? Parang ayaw aminin ng iba. Tayo po ba'y nakakainom? We drink water from the pool when we swim? Yes. We accidentally swallow water from the pool. Am I right? Yes. But even if this water are with saliva sometimes, urine sometimes, but no poo-poo, except in burak. So, anyway, so when we got home, we're not sick. Do you recognize that? When you got home, you're not sick? You're not sick? Yes? Yes, pagka po umuwi kayo ng bahay, wala po kayo sakit, kahit kayo nakakainom ng tubig sa pool. Kayo po ba'y walang sakit kapag umuwi ng bahay, kahit nakakainom ng tubig? Yes. Even if we swallow this water in the pool with urine and other bacteria, just imagine we're still healthy and not sick. Why? Because of the chlorine dioxide inside the pool is killing the viruses, bacteria, and fungi. The chlorine dioxide in the pool is also the chlorine dioxide in this necklace. Inside this necklace is the eye protect 24/7. It added minerals, wherein these minerals the one controlling the fumes or the smell coming out from this necklace. So what does it do? If you're wearing this eye protect 24/7, it creates a 1 to 2 meter green zone that disintegrates bacteria, viruses, and fungi within seconds. It is as if that you're having an invisible shield. So is it good? Yes. It is said earlier, prevention is better than cure. So it only gives you protection up to 2 months. So every 2 months you have to replace the eye protect 24/7 inside your necklace. Understood? Yes. Oh. Next product of ours is the eye protect home. It's like the eye protect 24/7, but it's just being placed in the wall. What walls can we place it? In your house, also inside your ref. What is inside your ref? Foods, right? So does it have to be also protected from bacteria, viruses, and fungi? Yes. So it also prolongs the longevity of your vegetables and fruits. It also prevents molds from forming inside your refrigerator. And you can place also this eye protect home in any place you want it to be protected. So you can be protected every time, everywhere. Understand? Yes. It only gives you protection from the airborne diseases coming from this bacteria, fungi, and viruses. It's a Japan technology. When we say Japan, they have good products? Yes. Again, it kills the bacteria, virus, and fungi. And the replacement is every 2 months. You will be spending 1,750 or divided this by 2 equals 875 per month is your expense to be healthy. Understood? Yes. Okay, the product here is an air purifier, which is not a product of Global. So this is a Korean technology. It costs 15,000 pesos. It only kills bacteria. Bacteria only. So where is this air purifier? Here. Did you see this?
Yes.
Did you see?
Yes.
Can you see this? Yung sa taba, can you see this air purifier? Yes. Okay, it only kills bacteria, and from its A standing point here, it only kills 50 square meter of bacteria. When it reaches the 50 square meter, on the 51st square meter, the bacteria is already alive. Understood? And it only works if it uses the electricity. So, and it also, you have also to replace the filter that kills the bacteria every 3 months. So you will be spending 3,000 divided by 3 equals? Oo, madami ba talagang galit sa 3,000 divided by 3 equals? Opo, sabi ko kanina kapag kami tanong sumasagot, pag hindi sumasagot, mahina, ibig sabihin hindi lahat sumasagot. Tama po ba? Ulitin ko again, simple lang ang aking tanong, 3,000 divided by 3 equals? So that will be your expense in using the air purifier plus electricity. So, simple na naman po ang tanong ko. Next question. Gusto niyo po bang maging protektado po kahit saan kayo mapunta?
Yes!
Do you want to be protected wherever you go? Yes! So, can you please place this in your necklace? And make this as your pendant? So, that's heavy, Dra.Ra. Yes, it is. Okay, next question. Sa tingin po ninyo, what do you think is the more comfortable to use product? The iProtect 24/7 or air purifier?
iProtect 24/7.
Medyo mahina ang sagot. Hindi yata naiintindihan ng iba. What product is more comfortable to use to be safe and protected everywhere? iProtect 24/7 or air purifier? So let's give a big round of applause to our product. So again, you are just being protected from airborne diseases na lumilipad-lipad dyan. But it doesn't give you protection from the movie that you have seen in Train to Busan. Kasi di ba kagat yung airborne diseases lang po pinag-uusapan natin. Naintindihan po ba?
Yes!
Those only bacteria, viruses, and fungi in the air is being killed by the iProtect 24/7. Understood?
Yes.
Were you able to watch the movie, the flu movie? Konti na nakapanood. Kwento ko. Okay na po ba? I will be telling you some story about the flu movie?
Yes.
This is a movie wherein one man is only sick in that movie, but then it were able to nahawa yung ibang mga tao, spread out to different people in a fast way because his disease is an airborne disease. The virus that causes his disease is being transferred by air. So do you know what Smoky Mountain is? Mountains of garbages. But in this movie, there are mountains of dead people. Why? Even if that there's only one person who transmitted the disease, but since the disease is being transferred through airborne, the disease affects a lot of people at a small period of time. So again, it is said earlier, prevention is better than cure. So gagamit na po ba tayo ng iProtect 24/7? Yes. Tingin ko nga ang mga necklace nyo. Kailangan, bibili na tayo ng iProtect 24/7. So palapakan po natin ang mga nagsawa. Okay, so next pala po. The usual problem of some people, even if they're not doing anything yet, from the time that they wake up, they already have body aches, right? Yes. So since they already have body aches in their body, just waking up early in the morning, will there be an effect on their work in that day? Yes. So this pain in their body should be should be removed at once. Am I right?
Yes.
How? There's a good product of A Global that can remove that pain. So what we have here, what we call a care lift, which is a thermal relief patch. You will be placing this patch in part of your body that is painful. Understand?
Yes.
Yes. It has 9 natural components wherein this 9 components was placed in the thermal relief patch. Nasaan na yun? Okay, diba? Ayan. The 9 natural components was placed in this thermal patch. It uses a nanodiamond technology wherein if this patch is already attached or placed to your skin, it already open up your pores. Do you know the pores of your skin? The opening of your skin? It opens up already and absorbs the ingredients of this care lift up to the deepest layer of your skin. So the pain will be taken away in the fastest way because of this natural components of care lift. So let's start with germanium. Germanium has a natural heat reflector. So when you place it in your skin, it will be somehow will give you a hot sensation. Okay? So do not be bothered about that because it's just natural. So what else? It also have a green seed oil wherein it alleviates or removes the inflammation of your muscles. It also has a turmeric wherein it has an anti-inflammatory property and also an antioxidant. It also has a sunshine word wherein it promotes faster wound healing and also has a diuretic effect. What does diuretic property means? Urination. Understood? Okay, so one way of removing toxins in our body is urination. So to remove these toxins causing this muscle pain in our body, so that's the job of the St. John wort. It also a good treatment for back pains. Not only that, it also has capsaicin, wherein it has a natural source of endorphin that relieves the stress and pain of our muscles. So it also has a silver iron, wherein it kills the bacteria and viruses causing this pain also. It also has a Korean ginseng wherein 100 years ago, it's already being used to treat different kinds of diseases. Not only that, but also for muscular and skeletal pain. It also have a vitamin E, not only good for the skin, it also help us to relieve the pain and stiffness of our muscles. So when you place this care lift to your skin, you should not put or place any liniment or any substance to your skin before placing this care lift product. Understood? Why? Because the ingredients of the liniment that you place in your skin might have a reaction with the components of our care lift product. When you place it to your skin, to your part of the body that's aching and the pain is already removed, you can take away already the care lift product. But if you want to stay the care lift to your skin, it can stay to your skin up to 48 hours only. Or 2 days. Okay. So, next product of ours, if we have Sit 24/7 for adults, we also have Kitty 24/7 for kids. This is a Nutrigummy. It's like a gelatin candy. It's very, what do you call that? Soft. So, it's really good for the kids. And it's individually wrapped. So, you can give this to your children up to 3 times a day. So, it has 14 vitamins and minerals. Does this vitamins and minerals? It's good for the health of for our children? Yes. So what else? The usual problem of us in our children, they don't eat also fruits and vegetables, right? But in Kitty 24/7, it has 26 fruits and vegetables. So let's give a big round of applause for that. So what else does Kitty 24/7 has? It also has a full vitamin B complex for growth and thinking skills. It also has vitamin C for protection and immunity. It also strengthens the teeth and bones and gives extra energy for good eyesight also and for better digestion of our children. So next product of ours is Colidus. Can you please say Colidus? Okay, for the word itself, it says here, it's a cholesterol reducer. It lowers down your bad cholesterol. It also lowers down the risk of you having heart diseases, and also it's also a protection and gives help to your eye and brain. Why? Because this fish oil is a 1,000 milligram of fish oil. So it comes from fish. Yeah. Okay, out of the 1,000 milligram, 700 milligram of that is omega-3, which we all know, good for the heart. Out of the 700 milligram, 500 of which is DHA. What is DHA? The docosahexaenoic acid. 1/3 of your brain is made up of DHA. As you can see in the commercials, those milk formulas for children have DHA. Why? Because it's really good for the brain. Question: do you have a brain also? Yes. So it only means you also need DHA? Yes. For us adults to prevent or delays of having neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, like Parkinson's diseases. So even if your blood cholesterol is normal, it's good for you to take Colidus every day. Understood? Yes. Understood. Yes. It is said also earlier that prevention is better than cure. You don't have to be sick for you to use the product. Understood? Yes. Okay, it also can be used by, it also gives nice or help to your eyes because the retinal part of your eye is also made up of DHA. What is the retina? The retina is the inner lining of your eye which is absorb the lights and send to your brain so the brain can analyze what your eyes was able to see. So it only means, again, it's not only good for the brain, good for the heart, and also for the eyes. So it also can be used by the pregnant woman. Again, what product earlier, as I've said, can be used by pregnant woman? Again? Pakita ko sa naman. Oo, parang hindi lumakas, ganun din. Okay, complete. So aside from complete, the pregnant woman can also use Colidus. What we are recommending, the complete can be used, or it's better for the pregnant woman that they use to start the complete during the 11th week. Because during the first 10 weeks, there's what we call organogenesis. But even if the woman is just starting her pregnancy, she can also start to use Colidus at once. Again, when is the best time for the pregnant woman to start to use complete products? Bakit pa isa-isa ang sagot? Di ba dapat group ang sagot natin? Okay, again, when is the best time to start to use complete for pregnant woman? 11 months. Okay, not 11 months. Kaya ako pinapaulit para matandaan niyo ang mga bagay-bagay na ito. 11th week. Papatigil niyo, you have to stop using the complete and Colidus to your patient who are pregnant during the 37th week. The normal delivery of the woman is from 37 to 40th week. After 3 days of delivery, you can resume using complete and Colidus. What's nice about using Colidus during pregnancy? It decreases the risk of postpartum depression. What is that, Doctora? When a mother is pregnant, her DHA is being shared to her baby. And when she delivers the baby, the DHA level becomes lower. The tendency is the mother is having a problem with their normal thinking. So they have this postpartum depression, the worst case that I've seen, and it's being reported in the news here in the Philippines. When she delivered her baby and got home already, just imagine, because of this, she killed her 3 children. Just imagine, yung panganay, which is 10-year-old, was able to escape because he can already run. But the 3 children and also the baby was killed by their mother because of the postpartum depression. To avoid this thing to happen during pregnancy, it is choleduz. And since these mothers have high levels of DHA, when they use choleduz, of course, there will be more DHA to be shared to their baby, right? Yes. And this baby, when they got out of the mother, they are very bright, smart. They have, what do you call this? Early developmental skills of the baby. Mapapansin niyo po yan kasi yung mga nanay na gumamit po nito kinumpara nila yung anak nila nung hindi pa nila yung choleduz at nakilala nila yung choleduz, magkaiba daw po talaga. Mas matalino po yung mga anak. They have brighter children when they use the choleduz. So when you got pregnant, again, use choleduz. At kahit hindi rin nabuntis, pwede ka pa rin bang uminom? Yes! Okay, it also reduces the risk of having premature birth. What's the problem with premature baby? Of course, their lungs are not yet mature. So when they get out of the womb of the mother, which is already in a premature state, of course, they will have to stay in the hospital longer, right? Because they have to be treated because they are not yet matured. Again, to prevent that, during pregnancy, pwede uminom ng This choleduz should also be used by children 12 years old and above. You can let them drink the product once a day. But if you're adult, up to 3 times a day, maximum. Understood? Yes. Okay, during meal. Understood? Yes. Okay, next product first. Okay, if you have blood cholesterol level of 150, you can use once a day. But for 200 milligrams, 2 times a day, 250, 3 times a day. But if you have the budget, even if you don't have this blood cholesterol level, still you can take 3 times a day. Understood? Yes. Okay, next product is Restore Life. Can you say Restore Life? Restore Life. Restore Life, it restores life. It's also a longevity Filipinos. The longevity Filipinos in C24/7 is the same as the longevity Filipino here in Restore Life. It's just that this is concentrated. 1 capsule of Restore Life is equivalent to 4 capsules of C24/7 when it comes to the resveratrol component. Understood? Yes. There is a caloric restriction society in America, in the USA. So what this association do to themselves? They just eat 30% of the usual food they have to eat every day. If you're eating 3 plates of food a day, they're only eating 1 plate of food a day. Understand? Yes. Can you imagine that? Ganito po iyon. Kayo kumakain ng 3 beses sa isang araw. Sila lang po, 1 beses lang yung dami ng kinakain nila sa isang araw. Naiintindihan na po ba? Yes. Since they're only eating 1 plate in a day, amount of food, it only means, what do you think? They're skinny or fatty people? Skinny. Skinny. When we say skinny, mapapayat. But, just imagine, even if they're skinny, they are very healthy. If you are getting hungry, it activates the sirtuin enzyme, which is inside your cell. And when it is activated, it can prolong your life 30 to 60%. So is it good? Yes. It lowers down the risk of you having diseases. Understood? Yes. Question, do you want to live longer? Yes. So can you make yourselves hungry every day and only eat 1 plate amount of food a day? Yes. Nakaka-ipokrito kayo, hindi na kaya yun. Ako aaminin ko, hindi kaya yun si ate na ako, sexy naman si ate. Okay. So, but I have a good news for you. Do you want good news? Yes! Okay, let's thank Dr. David Sinclair. He's a Harvard medical researcher or scientist. He discovered that if you take foods with resveratrol, it also activates the sirtuin enzyme. And this resveratrol also can be seen in So, if we take restaurant life, it can prolong our life 30 to 60%. The lifespan average of Filipinos are 67 years old. So, when you prolong your life to 30 to 60%, it only means you can reach the age of 100 years old, right?
Yes.
Parang ayaw niya. Parang malangkot kayo o abot kayo ng isang taon, di ba? But the problem is, when we're already on our 100 years old, 100 years of age, just imagine, we are very weak already, right?
Yes.
But if you are taking resveratrol products with resveratrol, which is one of which is the Restore Life in Global, you will have a younger physiology of your body. You feel younger. You are stronger even if you're sick. If you are already at the age of 100. Would that be good?
Good.
Would you like to have your jogging even if you're already 100 years old?
Yes.
You want to climb mountains even if you're 100 years old? Yes. You want to claim your checks and commissions in a global even if you're 100 years old? And enjoy these commissions given to you by a global? Yes. So let's give a round of applause to our restaurant. Okay, this can be used by 18 years old and above. Yes, 18 years old and above. Why do we have to take care of our body even if still you are young? Because the resveratrol also protects your mitochondria, which is one of the organelles of your cell, which gives power to each and every cell. So does mitochondria have a nice work in our cells? Yes. So we have to protect this mitochondria even if we're still young. Understood? Yes. Okay, since this is a resveratrol that can be seen in C24/7, question: can this be used by pregnant women?
No.
The answer to my questions are all no. Is it okay?
Yes.
Oo, yes mo na ngayon. Mamaya pa yung no. Okay, so is this good for pregnant women?
No.
Can this be used by below 18 years old?
No.
Breastfeeding mothers?
No.
Those with bleeding?
No.
Those with blood diseases related, blood-related diseases?
No.
Those with kidney and liver problems?
No.
Those female who have a problem with the reproductive system?
No.
Those patients who are taking blood thinners or like aspirin?
No.
With autoimmune diseases? No. Tita, grabe. Kaka-attend ko lang po ng product training ng AIM Global. Alam niyo po ba yung product nilang Western Life? Grabe po, nakakahaba daw ng buhay up to 100 years old. Since po, napakaganda nitong produkto na to, naisipan ko po, maialok din po sa inyo. Ilan po ba ang gusto niyo orderin na box nito? Kasi pwede daw umabot na 100 ng buhay niyo, inay. So maganda ba yung sales ko?
Yes.
Maganda po ba?
Yes.
But, did I forget something?
Yes.
Yes, I forgot to ask my tita if she has any problem with her reproductive system, right?
Yes.
Because if you have problem with your reproductive system, is this good for her?
No.
I didn't ask her. Maybe she's also taking aspirin, right? So this is also not for her. Again, when you're a member of AIM Global, you have to ask for your patients what are their condition before. Yes, the product is good,
Yes.
but not for everybody. Understood?
Yes.
Again, let's give a big round of applause to our restaurant. Okay, our next product is the nutritional cosmeceuticals product. Let's start with white light. Let's say white light.
White light.
Parang lima na lang silang isa. Can you please say white light?
White light.
Okay, white light is the world's first sublingual glutathione. The usual glutathione that we know is being injected.
Yes.
What else? Being ingested and being ang tawag doon? scrub, hindi naman po, place, di ba, in your skin. But our product is being placed under your tongue. It's a sublingual glutathione. So, the main function of glutathione is to detoxify our body, not only your liver. Understood? When we say detoxifier, nililinis po ang ating katawan. So, maganda po ba yun? Yes. It's also a very potent antioxidant. When we say antioxidant, it combats free radicals causing diseases to your body, including cancers. Understood?
Yes.
The whitening effect is only a side effect. Understood?
Yes.
What's nice also about the product, about the white light of A Global, is its glutathione is in L-glutathione form, which is already in its active form. So when you spray it under your tongue, it has many blood vessels that can at once absorb this glutathione with vitamin C. Why does it come with vitamin C? Because glutathione doesn't absorb into your body without that vitamin C. So just imagine when you spray it, it automatically be sent to your cells. It doesn't have to pass through to your stomach or your liver. Understood?
Yes.
So the effect will be faster. Parang konti lang Will the effect be faster? Yes. So again, let's give a big round of applause to our white product. Okay. So what does the glutathione do? Again, detoxify, antioxidant. So it cleanses first, or it makes your body healthy first before you can see the side effect of whitening. Understood? So you have to explain the proper use of the product, right? So this is a sublingual glutathione. So the bottle should be shaken first. After shaking the bottle, what do we have to do? No, you have to raise the tongue first. Because we're going to spray the white light under the tongue. Because once you spray it at once, of course, the glutathione will be placed over your tongue. And it doesn't have any blood vessels to absorb the white light. Understood? So you have to raise the tongue, 3 sprays, baba ang hila, lower your tongue, then close your mouth. Let it hold for 20 seconds to 1 minute. The longer, the better. So after that, you have to repeat the procedure. 3 sprays every 4 hours, 4 times a day. So maximum of 4 times a day. Understood?
Yes.
So you have to discuss it properly. Why? Because some people really uses the white light for whitening purposes. And since they know that this is a whitening purpose and you haven't explained the proper use of the product, they might spray into their skin. Right?
Yes.
And when they spray it to their skin, will there be an effect? No. Because it cannot be absorbed by your skin. Understood?
Yes.
So the proper way again is to spray under the hold for 20 minutes. Inay, masyado matagal nilo. Oo, 20 seconds na, Diyos ko nilo. Ang tigas pa nga na yung tayan ko mo. Tuyo, kaaway na yan. Diba? Kawawa naman, diba? So again, kung kaya mas matagal 1 minute, mas maganda pero kung mga sobrang naintindihan po ba?
Yes.
Okay, our next product is Perfect White. Perfect White has a natural botox effect. When you say botox, it stretches your skin to stay and look younger. It makes you 10 to 20 years old younger. Will that be good for everyone to stay young? Yes, of course. It also erases the dark spot, blemishes, and wrinkles of your skin. And not only that, it also prevents the production of the brown melanin. It increases the production of your pink and red melanin. It only means that when you have your whitening, when it has a whitening effect, your body is not just white, but in a pinkish and reddish color, like mestizos and mestizas. Would you like that? Yes, of course. And when you attend the Indian product of training of dog Vienna, which is the being conducted once in a while. So you just have to look for our Facebook account to know when the schedules of the in-depth product training of Doc Butch, wherein you can see that you can learn that the perfect white is not just for whitening and removing your wrinkles, but it also have so many health benefits in our body. Do you know vitamin C?
Yes.
Do you know vitamin C?
Yes.
Yes, it's an antioxidant, but do you know that the astaxanthin component of perfect white is 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C? So it only means that perfect white has also a very high antioxidant capacity that can help us to have a better health condition. So again, let's give a big round of applause. So this can be used 1 to 2 tablets 2 times a day. Understood? 30 minutes before meal or 2 hours after meal. For those who are having problems with their sleep, you can take the product in the evening. Again, so just a review for these patients who have these conditions, they may not take products with resveratrol. They can take. I've discussed this earlier. This is just a review. But for us also, but before we also recommend to take the product of A Global, we have also to ask the condition of their liver and kidney. How? So ask them, are your kidneys and liver are in its good condition? Yes. But if they tell you, I don't know the status of my liver and kidney, all you have to do is to have their blood test or blood chemistry. But before doing that, they have to fast, or they don't have to eat at least 8 to 10 hours before they take their blood chemistry or blood test. If the result is normal and they don't have the condition I've mentioned earlier, they can use C24/7 and other products po natin. So they can use the product maximum of 3 times a day. They can use it once a day, 2 times a day, or 3 times a day. 30 minutes before meal or 2 hours after meal. Why in a different dosage, doctor? Because it would be depending upon the budget of your clients, right? If you're going to tell them you have to take the product once a day, of course they will be drinking once a day. But if you will be telling them you can use the product up to 3 times a day, will they be using 3 times a day of the product? Yes, when they have the budget. Of course, they would want it to be healthier, right? So they will be drinking more than the usual once a day. So they will be drinking 3 times a day because you told them that they can use the product up to 3 times a day. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, but if they're already sick, they can take the product in a higher dosage, 2 in the morning, 2 in the lunchtime, and 2 in the evening. Of course, they're sick. They have to take more antioxidants. But if they are having tumors already, cysts or cancers, they can take the product 3 times, 3 capsules 3 times a day. But if the patient will be taking the product 3 times at once, or 6 or 9 capsules per day, kindly monitor their body if they can tolerate drinking at a high dosage at once. Why? Because there are some patients, when they take the product at a high dosage at once, it has different reactions to our body. Some will be having headache, palpitation, nausea, or vomiting. But there are some patients like Mrs. Corpus. Do you remember her?
Yes.
Do you remember her? Yes. She took the product 9 capsules at once for 6 weeks and she doesn't have her cancer anymore, right?
Yes.
But if you experience something that is not good in your body in drinking high dosage at once, it only means that your body cannot tolerate the high dosage. So what we are going to do with that? On the first week of taking the product, we just take the product once a day. Understood?
Yes.
The next week, you increase the dosage up to 2 times a day. Third week, 3 times a day, up till you reach the dosage wherein, depending upon the condition of your body. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, but we're talking about here is normal result without the conditions mentioned above. What if the result is high? They have a high creatinine or SGPT. So they just have to use once a day. They have to start taking the product. Again, what product? Once a day. After 2 weeks, we have to repeat the test. You have to repeat the test. That becomes high. But if the two are high, also, of course, you have to repeat both of them, right? If the result becomes lower or decreases, you can increase the dosage up to 2 times a day. It only means that their body is responding well with the use of the product, right? Then, after 2 weeks again, if their result decreases again, they can increase the use of the product up to 3 times a day. Maximum. Hindi na po dadagdagan. Understood? Yes. Maximum na po ang 3 times a day kung may problema sa kidney at liver. Okay. Third scenario na pwede mangyari, if they started to have an increased creatinine or SGPT, again, once a day, but after 2 weeks, when the result decreases, they could decrease the dosage up to 2 times a day. But when they increase the dosage up to 2 times a day, when they repeated their test, it increases again. It only means that their body can only control or can take or tolerate once a day. So that will be their maintenance, the once a day. Understood? Yes. But if the scenario becomes this one, increases on the first test, once a day. After 2 weeks, when they repeat the test, it increases again. You can still continue use the product for 2 weeks. But on the third examination, it decreases. They can only use once a day. But in the fifth scenario, wherein it increases every time we repeated the test, they have to stop using the complete. Why? It only means that their kidney and liver already damaged. Understood? Okay, so what we're going to do with that? So we have to shift the complete to white light. Again, what is white light? Glutathione with vitamin C. Madam, Australia, you can no longer use or continue using the complete because as we repeat your laboratory test, your SGPT and creatinine becomes higher and higher each and every time that we test. So we have to replace your complete to white light. Of course, Mrs. Stella will be telling me, what is white light? This is a glutathione with vitamin C. Oh, glutathione. Is it that for whitening purposes only? No, because glutathione is an antioxidant. It can help us cure our diseases, even cancers. It's also a detoxifier. It can cleanse our whole body. Right? Since you explained properly the use and the purpose of white light, will she be using it? Yes. But when she told you that I don't want to use a whitening product because I am sick, I want to be cured, and since you don't know the product, all you have to say to Mrs. Stella, okay, I will go ahead of you. I will go home already. Why? Because you don't know the product. You cannot explain it to Miss Estrella. Right? So did you see the importance of attending product training? Yes. So again, let's give a big round of applause to white light. Okay, if your patient can use complete and white light at the same time, it would be better. Okay? Okay. If they can use the product at the same time, 24/7 and white light, it would be better. Okay? Yes. So, next product of ours, okay, as a review, when they have these conditions, they don't have to use products with resveratrol. So, what are the products of A Global with resveratrol? C24/7, Respirate, Vida, Burn products, and Perfect White. Although these three only have few or a small amount of resveratrol, so it's their decision if they wanted to use the product. But the Restore Life, it's concentrated, it's all resveratrol, and C24/7 again. 1 capsule of Restore Life is equivalent to 4 capsules of C24/7. So, if you have this condition again, if you have normal If you're normal and healthy, you wanted to take the product, and with kidney and liver problem, only up to 3 times a day. But if you're sick, 6 times a day. Cancer, 3 times a day or 9 capsules a day. And rest of your life, only maximum for normal people, up to 2 times a day. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, but if you're pregnant, you can use complete Colidus My Choco. For cardiovascular diseases, you can use, if with blood thinning medicines, you can use complete Colidus, and without blood thinning medicines, you can for 7 years of life and Colidus. I have copies of this in the clinic. You can ask a copy from our clinic after our training. Okay, our next product are the functional beverages. Let's start with My Choco. Can you please say My Choco? Okay, My Choco is the world's first alkaline chocolate drink. What's nice about this product is 1/3 of the capsule of complete is being placed in the sachet of our My Choco. So, if you're drinking My Choco, it means that you're already also eating fruits, vegetables, amino acids, digestive enzymes, mushrooms, and yet no one of you is clapping their hands. So, it means that when you drink My Choco, your body can get how many phytonutrients? How many phytonutrients? 16,000 phytonutrients. And what's also nice about this product, it also have a DHA. Again, what product again earlier that has a DHA? Konti lang nakatanda, nalakot ako. Again, what product? Colidus. So, if your children cannot tolerate drinking Colidus, they can use the My Choco. Again, would this be good for the brain?
Yes.
So, do you have also a brain?
Yes.
It means you can also drink My Choco?
Yes.
Because the wrong notion of using My Choco or chocolate drink is only for children. So, even if you're an adult, you can also drink My Choco. So, our next product is the Levant coffee. If we have an alkaline chocolate drink, we also have an alkaline coffee drink. It also have the 1/3 capsule of complete. So again, how many phytonutrients can your body get when you drink Levant coffee?
16,000.
Let's give a big round of applause for our Levant coffee. So it also has 3 flavors. It has an original, latte, and cappuccino flavors. And for those who are coffee lovers but diabetic, they can also use the Levant sugar-free. But even if it's sugar-free, it also sweet. Why? Because it uses a natural sweetener, what we call is stevia, which doesn't give high glucose level of our blood. So, our Levant coffee also have different health benefits. Why do you think this happened, that this coffee has different health benefits? Because of the 1/3 capsule of complete is being placed to every sachet of our Levant coffee. So, let's give a big round of applause for that. Okay, next are the pharmaceuticals product of AIM Global. So let's start with Vida. Vida has Lycovera, Lycopene, carotenoid plus Vida. So what does this do to our body? This is the world's first drink with human clinical study. When we say human clinical study, this is being tested to humans and not to animals. So when you dissolve 1 sachet in 500 ml or 2 glasses of water, after drinking that, within 1 hour of drinking this Vida drink, there would be a vasodilation. What is that, doctor? Your blood vessel will be expanding or open up 60 to 91% bigger than its usual expansion, vasodilation. Understood? So what's the beauty of that, doctor? If you have atherosclerosis to your blood vessels, what is that? That is the deposition and hardening of your blood vessels because of the cholesterol deposits inside the wall of your blood vessels. Naintindihan po ba? May mga cholesterol sa loob or dingding ng ating mga ugat. Since may mga cholesterol yan sa loob, naninigas na po yan, it cannot expand anymore. And not only that, it also decreases the caliber of your blood vessel. So if it decreases the caliber of your blood vessel and it vasodilates, will it be having a greater or bigger caliber again for the blood of you to have a better flow again? What is the answer?
No.
Yes. Of course, if it will vasodilate, there will be good blood flow again. And what does it mean? It only means that this blood contains the nutrients and oxygen to be delivered all throughout our body. So would it be good to drink Vida drink?
Yes.
Let's give a big round of applause again for our Vida drink. So Vida Max is the same as Vida drink. It only comes in capsule form and it added an ingredient, what we call fruit flow. What is fruit flow? Fruit flow is a water-soluble tomato-based concentrate. When we say tomato in Tagalog, opo, pakilakas nga. Oo, kasi may tinanong ako minsan, nagulat ako ang sinagot patatas. Oo, inuulit ko, ito yung isang yes, it has a fruit flow. So what does fruit flow do to our body? It maintains the smoothness of our platelets. Why? Because of the cholesterol deposits, stress, unhealthy lifestyle that we're doing every day. These platelets become spiky o nagiging tusok-tusok po sila. Naintindihan po ba? It becomes spiky. Once these platelets are in a spiky form, it tends to aggregate to each other. And when they aggregate to each other, will it blocks the blood vessels? Yes. And when it blocks your blood vessels, will the blood flow still flow? No. Will the nutrients still flow? Will the oxygen will still flow? No. So, will it be good also for you to use Vida Max every day?
Yes.
Let's give again a big round of applause for Vida Max. Okay, next is the cardiopulse. Cardiopulse is a gadget. Really, this is just like an angiogram. But the angiogram detects specifically where the blockage of your blood vessels. Understood? Yes. The angiogram only initially detects the condition of your blood vessels, whether it has already depositions of cholesterol. It only gets the percentage of your blood vessels na meron na po siyang mga cholesterol. Naintindihan po?
Yes.
But it cannot detect where are these blood vessels. Understood? What are the other things that are being tested by the cardiopulse? It also can detect your heart rate. It also can detect your mental, physical stress. It also detects your stress resistance, even the elasticity of your blood vessels. It can be detected by the cardiopulse. So is it good?
Yes.
And aside from that, we're also taking, or it also has what we call the cardio score. It ranges from type 1 to type 7. If your score is in type 1 and type 2, it only means that your artery are still in its healthy condition. It doesn't have any cholesterol deposits yet inside your blood vessels. But if you have a score of 3 and 4, there's already starting the buildup of cholesterol. But if it's type 5 and 6, it's bad and very bad because the cholesterol becomes thicker. And if it's type 7, your blood vessels are already on a high risk. What does it mean? These blood vessels can be blocked anytime. When we say blocked, and it happens to your heart, you can get a heart attack. If it comes to your brain, it can cause or give you stroke. So, is it good? No. So, would it be good for you to have a cardiopulse? Yes. So, if you're going to have a score of type 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, will you be doing anything or changes in your lifestyle? Yes. First and foremost, there will be a diet modification. Why? Why does this cholesterol tends to be inside your blood vessels? Because of the food you are eating. So you have to have a diet modification. And aside from that, we have a lot of products in Med Global that will be given to you, will be advised to you that you can use for you to help this cholesterol to be removed inside your blood vessels. We have a lot of patients from type 7. They become type 1 as they use and continuously use the product. So, is it good?
Yes.
Actually, we have a lot of patients wherein they already have or had their angiogram and really they were diagnosed to have blocked blood vessels and they are really have their operations scheduled, but since they don't have enough money to do their bypass, do you know what bypass is? It's a surgery wherein they have to remove the blocked blood vessels, right? And it will cost you millions of pesos, right? Right. Yes. Just imagine their bypass or scheduled operation is no longer pursued. Why? Because this cholesterol is being removed by the product given to our patients. So would that be good? Yes. It said also, prevention is better than cure. So would it be good for everyone to know the conditions of their blood vessels? Yes. If you wanted to undergo the cardiopulse procedure, and if you're not a member of Med Global, you have to pay 1,000 pesos. But if you buy the global package and be a member of Med Global, there's a free coupon inside the package. And aside from the free coupon, it also comes with two 50% coupon. So if somebody would be using the 50% coupon, how much will they be paying? 500. Out of the 500, 200 will be your commission. So will that be good?
Yes.
You have already used all the coupons you have. And you have invited someone and not a member of Med Global to do the cardiopulse. How much will be he or she paying? Out of the 1,000, your commission will be 700 pesos. So will that be good?
Yes.
Okay, let's give a big round of applause. So for example, you invited 10 persons to undergo the cardiopulse and not a member of Med Global, how much will they be paying? 10,000 pesos, right?
Yes.
How much is your commission with that? 7,000 pesos. What if you invited 100 people? That is 70,000 pesos, right?
Yes.
What if you invited 1,000 people to undergo the cardiopulse? How much is your commission? 700,000. Just imagine inviting people to do the cardiopulse. You already helped them in their health conditions and you earn also. Would that be good? Would that be good? So, is it nice for everyone to invite everybody to do their cardiopulse also? Yes. But, if you invite someone to do the cardiopulse, there are some requirements to be complied. What is that? What are those? They have to fast or not eat for at least 2 hours. No candy, no water, except saliva. When they're female, they don't have to have their menstruation. When they have their menstruation, it has to be stopped already for 4 days or no spotting already. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, what else? The female also should not be pregnant. Dito pwede yung mukhang pregnant. Mukhang pregnant ba? Pero yung pregnant talaga, hindi pwede. Hindi rin po pwede. It's also not advisable for those patients who have metal implants in their body like stents, pacemakers, or their bones are being replaced by metals. Hindi rin pwede. Naintindihan po?
Yes.
Again, ilang oras lang po ang fasting? 2 hours. I have one patient here, 70 years old. He came to the clinic 5 p.m. The first question that we're asking to patient, what is the last time you had your meal? And he said that he had his last meal 8 a.m. Oh God, why did you have your lunch? And he told me that the distributor who invited me told me not to eat. Just imagine, 70 plus po itong matanda, lalaki. Talagang hindi ko makalimutan yung mukha niya kasi nagulat ako doon sa sagot niya eh. He had his last meal, 8 a.m. and he came here 5 p.m. Not eating anything because you instructed him. Not properly. They just have to fast at least again. Pakiusap lang po. Kung kayo po ba nasa kalagayan ng matanda, ano kaya pakiramdam nyo? Malaman nyo kailangan ng 2 oras. Siyempre magigigil ka, diba? Tama po ba? Yes. One patient came here. She traveled from the province to have the cardiopulse because it was discussed to her that it's really nice to have the cardiopulse. And when she came, she's pregnant. So, can he or she take the cardiopulse? No. If you were in her case or situation, will you be mad with the one who invited you? Yes. Prospect 9 na wala. Tama po ba? Nakakatawa po mga bagay-bagay, pero hanggang ngayon po, napakadaming distributor nang i-invite, nang hindi sinasabi ang tama gagawin. Naintindihan po ba? Pagdating dyan, at saka magkakamot ng ulo, hindi ko kasi alam. Kung kasama mo yun, ba't pa kasi nito ko na naman? Diba? Ba't ako pinabihay kami maghapon? Paano naman pakardi? Basta pagdating dito, wala naman pala akong mapapala. Tama po ba? Yes. Okay. So again, you have to discuss the requirements to your invites. Because we have a lot of invites here. Hindi nila kasama ang kanila. Yung nag-invite, sila lang pumupunta. Naintindihan po? At pakiusap lang, you have to have the coupon. Understood? Even if you're a member and you have the free coupon and if you don't have it with you, we cannot proceed to the cardiopulse. Understood? Yes. We have millions members of a global and we cannot determine if you have the coupon or not if you don't have it with you. Okay? Yes. Huwag nyo kaming aawayin dahil madami nang aaway sa amin. Opo. E mabuti na lang mahaba ang aming pasensya. Kaya, okay, palakpakan po natin again. So, the next topic is the burn products. What does burn stands for? Body under right, nutrition. This product can make you sexy and slim. Would that be good? Yeah. So let's start with the DVD. This DVD workout, you will able to watch this. This is an exercise being done by Miss Felicia Romero. Gagayahin niyo lang po sila. Naintindihan po? So, if we have our exercise, there would be an easier burning of fats in our body. But the problem is, we cannot do that in the gym. Why? Because there's payment, right? There's a monthly bill, you have to pay for that. And your body is exposed to everybody. Your bell will be seen by your friends, right? But this, even if you're in the house, you can work out. Yes. For free na yan. Papanoorin mo na lang siya, diba? So, next product of ours, the Burn Slim. Burn Slim is a tablet form. You can take the Burn Slim 30 minutes before meal. You can take this again up to 3 times a day. All the products or all the burn products of A Global have Garcinia Cambodia. What does it do? If you're going to eat something that has fats, your body will no longer absorb these fats and it will eliminate at once to your body. Will that be good? Yes. So, what else? It also has an EGCG wherein it's also known as catechin. Even the fats in your liver can be burned Would that be good also? Yes. It also has carnitine, which is the highest and purest form of L-carnitine. So what does L-carnitine do? It burns the fat inside your cell and converts it to energy. This happens usually when we do our exercise. But the problem is, we don't do exercises every day, right? Yes. But if you're going to take the burnt products of Aim Global, even if you're not exercising, and since our product have carnivore, it continuously burn the fats even if you're not exercising. Would that be good? Yes. So let's give a big round of applause again to our burn products. So the next product is the Live and Burn Coffee. Just imagine you're just taking the coffee and yeah, you're becoming slim and sexier each and every day. What else? We also have what we call the Burn Shake. So this Burn Shake, you have just to replace the milk that you have in a day na malakas po tayo kumain. So for example, you eat very a big amount of food during your lunch. You don't have to take your lunch, you just have to shake. What is shake? What is shake? Hindi, kikending po kayo. Hindi po. Shake, this is you will going to dissolve the one sachet in one glass of water, and it has a good taste. Why? Because it has a cookies and cream flavor. So is it delicious? Yes. And when you take the burn shake, you just have also to take just one fruit. Any fruit will do. And that will be good for that meal of yours. But don't force yourself to take the shake 3 times a day at once. Because your body might not accommodate or respond or adapt at once using the shake 3 times a day. So at least try it first once a day. Understood?
Yes.
Is it understood?
Yes.
Okay, our next product would be the Mate Iced Tea. This is an iced tea wherein it will make you slimmer, of course. It also burns fats. What's the problem with the iced tea or the iced tea that is being used for slimming outside in global has a side effect of diarrhea? Yeah. But our product will not have that side effect. Why? Because our product has a xanthan gum wherein when it's already in your digestive tract, it swells, and when it swells, it triggers or stimulates your stools to push the stool out your body immediately. So will that be good? Yes. But you will not have your diarrhea. Yeah. Understood?
Yes.
So all the products or all the burn products also of Aim Global has a satirial and phenamate wherein it decreases the appetite, your appetite. So if you're going to have your meal, you're going to have a smaller amount of food. It also decreases of your in-between meals craving for food. It also decreases your cravings for sugar. And the problem is when you're having your diet, have any one of you experienced to have diet? Yes. Is it so hard, right? Because you wanted to eat more food and more food every time, but you cannot because you're on a diet. And since you're not eating well, you cannot work properly, right? You cannot think properly because your thinking is all about food. But here in Aim Global, it will not happen. Why? Because this phenamic material can increase your serotonin hormone. So what is serotonin hormone? A happy hormone. So even if you're not eating that much, still you can work properly and you can think properly because it can have you a better mood, right? Okay, so again, let's give a big round of applause to our burn products. So, next product of ours is the Natural Essentials product. So, let's start with the herbal toothpaste. Our herbal toothpaste is very nutritional. Why? Because this herbal toothpaste also being placed with complete. So, when we brush our teeth, all we have to do for these nutrients to be absorbed by our oral mucosa is to brush in a longer period of time, about 5 to 10 minutes. Understood?
Yes.
Because some of you is brushing their teeth just only for 5 seconds. Oo, yung natawa siya yun. Okay, diba? So what else do we have in Natural Essentials? It also has tea tree oil, bee propolis, myrrh extract, pepper beetle extract, and aloe vera extract. And all these extracts have an antiviral, antifungal, and antibacterial effect. Would that be good to your mouth or oral cavity? Yes. It also prevents from you having oral cavities. And it also, when you have gum problems or your gums are sick, it can treat your gum problems. Would that be good? Yes. And also, kindly visit your toothpaste in the house. If you can see the blue color at the back of your toothpaste, it only means that it has a natural and medicine. But if you can see the black color, it only means that all the ingredients of the product is chemical. But if it's red, it has the natural chemical. But if it's all green, it's all naturals. It's the natural essentials herbal toothpaste of A. Nova. So let's give a big round of applause for our toothpaste. Okay, the next product is the Cleanser Whitening Bar Soap. It has two ingredients. The whitening ingredients, which is the orange part of the soap. It has the lumen A dermacomplex wherein it gives a whitening effect. So, it also has a cleansing ingredient, which is the black part of the soap. Why is it black? Because it has a bamboo charcoal that detoxifies, removes the bad odors of our body. Would that be good? Yes. And it also has a peppermint essential, or wherein it gives your body an energizing effect, refreshing effect. So when you use the product, it has a cooling effect. Have you tried this? Yes. So what else? It also has an anti-aging effect. Just imagine, just by simply using the soap of A-Global, the Deep Cleanser Whitening Bar Soap, it can make you whiter skin, it can give you whiter skin, it removes the bad odor of your body, and it can make you younger. Is it good? Yeah. Again, let's give a big round of applause for our Deep Cleanser Whitening Bar Soap. So next, we have the Natural Essentials Feminine Wash. This is the world's first natural feminine wash with negative ion, wherein it kills also the microorganisms or free radicals in our body, in that sensitive part of our body. These are all naturals, no chemical ingredients. This chemical here that's being placed here can be seen in some feminine washes that can be bought outside the company. So where can we see these chemicals? These chemicals can be seen in the cleansing ingredients of some soap, detergents, or Clorox. Just imagine, are these chemicals? Yes. So are these harmful to our body? Yes. But imagine, our products are all natural. So what product would be better for us to use? The naturals or the chemical ones? The naturals, of course. It also has a powder fresh fragrance. So what does this feminine wash have? So it has an algae oil, which has an antibacterial and antimicrobial effect, and it can prevent UTI. Do you know UTI? Yes. So it said earlier, again, prevention is better than cure. Guava leaf extra. Here in the Philippines, guava leaf extra is being used in washing wounds, right? Because it can easily dry or heal our wounds. Why? Because the guava leaf has an anti-inflammatory, antiseptic. It kills bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Just imagine, it also blocks allergens that can cause itchiness in that area. It also has an aloe vera. As we all know, the aloe vera can grow the hair more, right? It can shine, it can make your hair shinier, right? So just imagine what will happen to that area. More magubat, diba? More hair. But the pubic hair is very important in our body. Why? Because it gives protection. It blocks the microorganisms to come into your body, right? So please take this. Don't shave, because this, again, pubic hair can protect our body. The aloe vera also has a disinfectant effect, germicidal, antiseptic, and anti-aging. When we say anti-aging, nakakabata. Gusto yung ibang kumata yan? Ay, syempre naman. Okay, it also has a negative ion wherein it has an anti-allergen, antibacterial, antifungal, and again, anti-aging effect. So again, it will become young. Okay, palakpakan naman natin ang ating naturals. Next the masculine wash. It's the world's first, again, natural masculine wash with negative ion. So again, if the lady are washing their sensitive part, guys, would also be right for you to wash that area. Parang ayaw nyo sumagot. Wala bang lalaki dito, guys? Wala bang lalaki dito? So again, kailangan ba naguhugasin ng mga lalaki? Yes! Diba? Kasi po hindi po nadadaan sa pitik yan. Sa pagpag yan. Ako gano'n kahaba yung doktor na nakapagpag. Okay. So what's also nice about the product, about your masculine wash, it's all natural. And of course, it uses a natural coconut-based surfactant. So it has a cool water fragrance. This is very, very cool. No, it's very fragrant. But for guys, please, this is a masculine wash, not a fragrance. Okay? Parang may bala kayo. Nakakita yung iba. Okay. If this being used as a fragrance, just imagine if you place it in your wrist, at the back of your ear, and it becomes perspired, it will be having its bubbling effect. Diba? So mag-ingat kayo. Hindi siya pabango kung hindi pangho. Yes, diba? So meron po siya, it has an Acapulco extract wherein it kills fungi, microorganisms, bacteria, and virus. Just imagine, also, men can have UTI. Right? Yes. Again, it is said earlier, prevention is better than cure. Again, it also has an aloe vera. So you know what will happen to that area again? It can grow more hair. And not only that, it is germicide, antiseptic, and it also has an anti-aging effect. Understood? Yes, dapat ko kasi inay. Bata daw. Okay, so what else? It also has a peppermint oil. But before we discuss this, I just want to have question with you guys. Do you have organs in your body?
Yes.
Bakit yung iba yung makasagot? Sin, hindi ka sumagot, nakita ka. Okay, again, do you have organs in your body? Yes. Where is it? Outside or inside your body?
Outside.
Ba't hindi maka-decide yung iba? Nasaan ba ito? Nagtatago ba ito? Okay, why am I asking this? Where's the organs of the male? Of course, it's outside your body. So, what is the importance of this? Do you know why is it being placed outside your body? Do you know why? Oo, hindi alam niyo iba. Mami na kayo, hindi niyo alam. Kunyari pa kayo. Alam niyo ba kung bakit dyan nandyan? Hindi. Gusto niyo po ba malaman? Do you know the reason why your organs are being placed outside your body? Ano pa kayo? Ayaw mo talaga malaman. Kunyari pa kayo, gusto niyo namang malaman. Okay, ganun po ang kwenta niyan. Yung sperm cell of the guy is being produced in your testes. When we say testes, it's your bedlog or headlog or bedlog. Parang panahon yung ito. Okay, nakakaintindihan po ba tayo? Oo, parang iba nahihiyang pag-usapan ng bagay na ito. Pinag-usapan po natin ay siyensya. Hila po mali siya dito. Naintindihan po ba? Okay. Nasaan ako? Okay, the sperm cell is being produced inside your testes. Once your testis is inside your body, it is very hot. Your body temperature is high enough to kill the sperm cells. And of course, if your sperm cells are being killed by the body temperature, it means that you cannot bear a baby. Right? Yes. Right. Yes. May nilang nalaman. So, when a mother in the delivery room gives birth to a baby, and if it's a boy, one of the things that the doctors is doing with the baby is we look after for the testis. When we cannot palpate the testis of the baby, it only means that the testis is inside their We have to inform the parents so that the baby, when they grew up and can tolerate already the surgery, they have to be removed outside their body and be taken out. Understood? So, when they get older, they can have their baby. Understood?
Yes.
The question is, where is yours? Abay, hindi ako makakasagot yan. Kayo lang. Pero yun dun sa iba na nakatulala, ibig sabihin, hindi nila alam. Kaya po mamayang gabi. Oo, wag po dito ha. Wag po dito, pakiusap lang. I will give you a chance to locate where are your testes at your home, not here. Okay? Kapag wala kayong nakapa, you cannot palpate anything. Meron naman inay. Oo, nasa loob lang. So, kailangan nyo magpa-opera, most especially kapag binata po kayo. Understand? Because you cannot bear the baby without your sperm cells. At, para po, lalong malaligan ang mga ari-arian na yan. Yung inyong paghugas, nilagyan po ng peppermint oil. The peppermint oil can energize. Gusto niyo po ba laging energize yan?
Yes.
Yes. At nakaka-refresh. And it also has an anti-aging effect. So would that be good?
Yes.
Ako nahihiya. Saan ka lang? Ayaw niyo bang bumata yan? Ayaw talaga sumagot, nahihiya. Okay. And your masculine wash also has a negative ion. Again, it has an anti-allergen and Manguera and Manguera and anti-aging. So, totoo itong kabata ba ito? It can make your organs younger. So, will that be good? Yes. Mas malakas sa sagot ng babae. Okay. But, the age-global members, the female age-global members are having a violent reaction with this product. Ask me why. Because the feminine wash of the girls has only 2 anti-aging, the aloe vera and negative ion. Why is it that the men's masculine wash has 3 anti-aging effect ingredients? Ask me why. Because the organs of the guys are more gullible, are more crumpled. Crumpled ba tawag? Hindi naman crumpled. Wrinkled, diba? The organs of the male are more wrinkled than the girls. So, wag na kayong magselos, mga babae, kung konti lang ang inyong anti-aging. Oo, nabubulungan sila. Okay, palapakan natin na yan. Okay, the last product available, the Natural Essential Skincare Line product. These are also made by Japan formulated. So it has also clinical studies. Again, it's being studied in human, not in animals. So let's start with the coffee scrub. What does coffee scrub do to our body? It exfoliates, detoxifies, and contours our body. It has a terminal arjuna extract wherein it breaks down the surplus fat deposits and activate to be removed of fats from our cells. So, maganda po ba yun? Yes. It also has a cinemetia and stigmatiols wherein it restores the balance between lipogenesis and lipolysis. One is lipo means lipids, genesis means production, lysis means destruction. Why do we have to have also a lipogenesis? Because some part of your body needs fats and it will be given fats by this. But if your body part has an excess fat, it will be destroyed by this. So would that be good? Yes. So it also has an adjective extract wherein it retains the moisture of your skin and prevent it from shrinkage or wrinkling. So it also has a coffee scrub bits wherein it exfoliates, improve the blood circulation, and leaves the skin smooth, and also prepares or prime your skin to absorb the nutrients. It also has Amazonian polyclay wherein it removes the dead skin of our cells, and it also increases the rejuvenation of our skin. It also has an aloe vera leaf juice extract wherein it lessens the appearance of the stretch mark. It also has a sunflower seed oil wherein it has a high vitamin E wherein it prevents scarring, and if you have scars, it smooth out the existing scars. Question: will this product will lessen or makes your stretch mark disappears?
Yes.
No, it just lessens the appearance. The stretch mark will still be there and the scars, but it will become smaller. So next, we have the strawberry face and body scrub. What does it do to our body? It refines and also has a pore refining effect and also has a whitening effect. So it has an adjective, again, it is discussed earlier. It has a strawberry scrub, again. It exfoliates and improves the blood circulation, and it also gives the skin or ready the skin to absorb the nutrients that you will be placed in your skin. It also has a strawberry extract wherein it has an ellagic acid that lightens the dark spot of our skin, and it also prevents the collagen destruction. So what does collagen do to our skin? It makes your skin younger, or it makes your skin and it's what do you call that? Firm. Yes, that's the right word. Firm. So next, it also has a manuka honey wherein it combats the skin irritation and it aids in treatment of acne, dermatitis, eczema, sores, and oily skin. It also has Amazonian quality. It removes the dead skin, and it also encourages or increases or encourages the skin regeneration. It also retains the moisture for skin. Again, it also has a aloe vera leaf juice and sunflower seed. Also, how to use the coffee scrub and the strawberry scrub? The coffee scrub can only be used in your body. The strawberry scrub can be used to your face and to your body. How to use that? You have to have a wet skin first, then rub this product 10 to 15 minutes. It will be better. After 10 to 15 minutes, you have to place it or have it there for 10 to 15 minutes again, and you're gonna rinse it off. So you can have this strawberry and coffee scrub 5 to 6 times a week. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, the next product is the instant white face and body lotion. The usual lotion that we do is head and body. It's not good for the face, but our product can be used in our face because it's all naturals. So it instantly whitens, moisturizes, and protects our skin. It has an omega light which can illuminate the skin, eliminate the dark spot, and also prevent the hyperpigmentation. It also has an adjective extract. I already explained it earlier. It has a tomato fruit extract wherein it inhibits the melanin synthesis of our skin, and it acts as a sunblock. Just imagine, even if you're under the sun, you're being protected because of the tomato fruit extract of this lotion, and yet you are becoming whiter. So is it good?
Yes.
So it also has a vegetable glycerin where it prevents the thickening of our skin to become scaly. It also has a sunflower seed oil. Again, it just smooths out the existing scar. When your body is already cleansed, you can use the product lotion 2 times a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. So next product is the antioxidant facial toner. So this is a facial toner. This is not a cleanser. So what do we use as a cleanser here in our product? The strawberry face and body scrub. After cleansing your face, that's the only time you're going to use the toner. Understood? And when you use the toner, you don't have to wash it out. Okay? You don't have to rinse it. So, what do we have in antioxidant facial toner? So, it hydrates, purifies, and whitens the skin. Again, it has an omega light, adjective, we discussed this earlier, and it has a lemongrass hydrosol wherein it controls the overproduction of the sebum in your skin. For those people who are olive skin, as you can see, they are very or have many pimples because the sebum or the oil is being produced in their skin is being blocked to their pores, causing the bacteria to increase because they cannot go out to your pores. So the lemongrass hydrosol prevents the overproduction of your sebum or oil in your skin, and it also minimizes the pores. What is that? It becomes your pores smaller in opening. So what else? It reduces the blemishes. It also shields the skin from environmental aggravations. ingredients. It also has a white hazel dust labor, and it has a natural reducing swelling or irritation and fights acne causing bacteria. It also has a spearmint extract wherein it has a natural astringent, soothing, and cooling effect. Before you use the product, you have to shake the bottle first before putting it in the cotton and place it to your skin. Because if you don't shake the bottle and you put it at once at the cotton, you will be having a hot sensation in your skin. Understood? Yes. Okay, so the last product to be discussed is the oxygen bar soap. This has an anti-aging, smoothing, and whitening effect. So it has a bio-anti-age plant complex wherein it increases the dermoplast or cell growth or increases the cell rejuvenation of our skin. It also has an omega light. Again, it illuminates the skin. It also has the luminate derma complex that can be seen in our deep cleansing and white soap. So this product has a 2 whitening ingredients, which is the omega light and the luminate derma complex. It also has the agino. Again, it was discussed earlier. Like with oxygen, it has a powerful burst of oxygen wherein it promotes faster healing of our skin problem and also encourage the cell rejuvenation. So do we have good products in AIM Global? Yes. Is it all natural? Yes. How did you know? Okay, all the products of AIM Global, before it can be sold in the market, before it can be sold out in the market, it already passes the FDA. The FDA is the government body wherein it's the one testing the products if it has chemical ingredients that can be harmful to human body. But since all the products of a global passes the FDA, so each and every product has a registration number. So let's give a big round of applause. Okay, what we're talking about here are all products of AIM Global. Even those products that are being sent outside the Philippines are also tested in those countries before we have to sell those products in their countries. Understood? Yes. Okay, so if I have a reality check, in our early years of our life, we forgot our health while going after our wealth, right? But we spend our wealth to take care of our health kapag matanda na tayo. Naintindihan? Yes. We're so hardworking in these days to get wealth, but those wealth is being used only to spend for our health during our later years of our life. So it would be nice if you're healthy and wealthy at the same time. Yes. So if I'm going to take the food supplement of AIM Global and I'm sick, will I be cured? No. What's the answer? No. I don't know. Yes. Okay, would you like to have a better answer with no and yes? Would you like to have a better answer? Yes. If somebody asks you if they will be cured in using the product, you will answer, I don't know. But for the past 12 years of AIM Global, it has already cured and helped different cases from simple colds to cancers. What does our product do to their body? It increases the immune system. The immune system is the one that combats the diseases of our body. And if you have a strong immune system, these diseases is easily be cured. Understood? Yes. And again, you don't have to be sick to use the product of AIM Global. Again, it is said prevention is better than cure. We have so many testimonies about the product, but the best testimonies that you can give is your experience of using the product. Understood? Yes. Understood? Yes. And if you share the product, and if they order to you products, it has points. And these points will be credited to you, and you will be having an easier step to have a higher rank here in AIM Global. As you have a higher rank, you will also have the chance of having a good commission or better commission or bigger commission. And if you have already your group, you have to tell them also to share the products. And once they share the products, it also has points. Even if you're not the one selling the product, it will be credited to you. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. So would that be good for you? Yes. And do you want, ay, nawala. Sir, hindi pa ako tapos. Nasaan na? Oo, naku, pinatay na niya. Okay, so, what am I going to have this? Yung mga update lang po natin. First and foremost, sabi ko nga kanina, yung ating 12-year anniversary. Saan po ito gaganapin? Sa Philippine International. Pakihanap na lang po kasi hindi ko masyadong kabisado yung date. So, kailan po ito? May 20. Agad magkano yan? 300. What else? On May 18. Parang 18 ba yun? O ano? Yung Alive Foundation? 17? Nandun kasi sa slide ko eh. Hindi ko kasi kabisado. Ay, ito naman na. May 70 Alive Foundation. This is an outreach program. Magkakaroon po tayo ng medical mission dyan. Giving reliefs. Also blood donation. So kung gusto yung mag-donate ng blood, makatulong tayo. Punta na po tayo sa Pasig Sports Center. Again, kailan? May 7. Alas 8 pa ng umaga. Hanggang alas 5 yan. May 18 naman po yung ating AIM Academy Training which will be conducted at Mo Arena. It will cost you 500 pesos with shirt. The gate will be starting to open up at 8 a.m. And of course, on May 20th, the 12-year anniversary will be held in Philippine Arena, 300, with t-shirt also, 10 a.m. Bukas na po ang gate, pwede na po tayo pumasok. And on May 21, this will be the gala night of the top 500, where the top 500, I think, will be added, will have more than this numbers, because the other countries will be having their delegates already. I think they're already 500 plus. So it will be held at the Marriott Grand Ballroom Hotel. So these are the countries to be open, the Hong Kong, ayan. So magkakaroon tayo ng second batch sa Causeway. Ang Causeway po kilala kung saan dito po nagpapabad ang mga Indonesian, ng mga OFW, marunong mag-Ingles. Marunong sila. Kaya pagpunta nila ng bansa nila, marirelate ba nila yung product natin? Company natin sa kanila? Yes. Kasi iba yung language sa kanila, Indonesian. So hindi natin kaya. So sila na po ang gagawa nun. Kaya po tayo magbubukas ng branch sa Hong Kong. So ito pa po iba. South Africa, Zambia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Botswana, Ethiopia, Indonesia, Solomon Islands, Benin Republic, and Burkina. So ngayon pala, pwede na kayo magkaroon ng tawag dyan para pagbukas ng office, may leader ka na. Maganda ba yun? Yes! Diba? Meron pang good news. What else? Feel the heat of the summer season. Paano po yan? So may mga retail pack po tayo na free na shake product natin. Kapag bumili tayo ng bird shake product, isang box, at any global package na bilhin mo, again, meron siyang retail. 3 packs ng retail ng bird shake which costs 1,440. Libre lang. Maganda po ba yun? Yes! Diba? So ano pa po? Pagka bumili ka ng bird might ice cream, 3 din ng free. What else? Kapag bumili ka ng bird sleep, meron din siyang free. Okay, what else? So meron din tayong promo para sa ating mga skincare line products. Pag bumili ka ng toner, may free oxygen bar soap. Pag bumili ka ng coffee scrub, may free oxygen bar soap. Pag bumili ng lotion, may free oxygen bar soap. Maganda po ba yan? Yes! Diba? At actually, in global, kung mapapansin niyo po, sa mga market ngayon, ang mga botelya-botelyang mga produkto, katulad ng shampoo, toothpaste, pag tube-tube po ang benta niyan, milyon ang benta. Pero kapag mga sachet po yung benta, bilyon. Diba ang shampoo may sachet? Yes. Diba ang conditioner may sachet for? Diba ang toothpaste may sachet for? Diba yung mga panlinis na mukha, diba may sachet for? Yes. Alam niyo ba, mas malaki ang benta ng maliliit na pakete pa na. Kasi mas affordable. Since mas affordable, napag-desisyonan na in global na lahat ng product natin, lagyan ng sachet for. Or retail pack. Actually, hindi mo sa sachet talaga. When we say, mas maliit na packaging, retail pack. Mas konti ang laman. So, syempre, kung mas konti ang laman, mas affordable ba? Yes! Ibig sabihin, mas malaki po ba tingin nyo ang mas magiging benta natin ng product? Yes! Yes, diba? Actually, may sample ako dito. tinanggal agad eh. So, at least nalaman nyo na, excited po ba kayo dyan? Yes! At still, the R2Me still ongoing po ang pagbibenta niya. 2,800 po. Ano po ba yung R2Me? Yes! Ano yes? Gutom na si ate, napansin niya ba? Ang R2Me po is from recruitment to retailing of product made easy. Bibili kayo niyan, i-register nyo. So, yung i-register dito. Pag na-register nyo na, automatic yung bibigyan kayo ng link. Ang mga link na to, siya gagamitin nyo sa pag-promote ng ating mga products at marketing plan. Hindi ka na mag-explain. Yung link na mag-explain. Maganda po ba yun? Wala ka ng pagod? Yes. Hindi totoo na kapag kabumili ka ng R2Me, lamang ka. You have to post. Ikaw ang gagawa ka rin nun. Naintindihan po? At kapag nag-post ka, saan ka tayo usually nagpo-post? Facebook. Yung personal Facebook account mo, huwag mong gagamitin araw-araw ang R2Me. At least 2 times a week lang para hindi mag-block yung account mo. Kasi bawal kung magkaroon ng business posting sa iyong personal account. Mabablock ang account mo for 5 years. Kahit makaawa ka na sa Facebook, hindi na po nila yung bubuksan after 5 years pa. So, paano po ako magpo-post, Doktora? Yun nga, 2 times a week, safe na yon. Pero kung gusto mo everyday, may business site ang Facebook. Yung fan page na tinatawag, gagawa ka ng fan page mo. O si Sir, alam niya Sir, magpaturo kayo kay Sir, diba? Alam niya Sir na yan, diba? So, everyday, dyan ka pwedeng mag-post. Naintindihan po ba? Kasi, pagka napansin ang kapag nasa ng Facebook na ginagamit mo yung personal account mo sa business mo, iba-block na yan. Wala nang warning yun. Naintindihan po ba? Okay, so, again, may natutunan po ba tayo ngayong